In a quiet town, Maya Khalifa decided. The beginning. Maya initially noticed faint whispers around the house, seemingly coming from nowhere. At first, she dismissed them as illusions or perhaps the result of stress. However, with time, the occurrences became more eerie and unexplainable. The lights flickered at random, and doors would slam shut on their own. She felt as though an invisible entity was watching. The night of fear. One night, while trying to sleep, Maya felt a cold touch on her shoulder. She turned quickly, but there was no one there. Fear crept into her heart, and she realized something was seriously wrong. The house, it seemed, was far from ordinary. Events escalate. As days passed, Maya began seeing shadowy faces in the mirrors and hearing unsettling laughter. The house felt like a living nightmare. On one particularly terrifying night, she heard heavy footsteps in the hallway, but when she looked, more terrifying still, cryptic writings started appearing on the walls. Messages written in a strange language she couldn't understand. Maya now knew she wasn't alone, and that something sinister was living in the house with her. Every attempt to escape led her back to the same room, as if an unseen force was holding her captive. Discovering the dark history, Maya decided to investigate the house's history. She learned that it once belonged to a family who suffered tragic fates. The eldest daughter, Layla. Maya began seeing Layla in her dreams, trapped in darkness, calling for help. The dreams became so vivid that Maya felt as if she was living through Layla's experiences. Every time she awoke, she found strange marks on her body, as if she had been physically harmed during her sleep. As Maya's attempts to flee failed, she realized she had no choice but to confront the entity. In a room filled with strange symbols, she gathered her courage to face the spirit. The final showdown. Maya soon learned that the evil spirit was attempting to possess her, just as it had done to Layla. To survive, Maya would need to break the connection between their worlds by performing a ritual to banish the entity. Alternate ending. The curse follows her. After performing the ritual, Maya believed she had freed herself from the curse. She moved to a new city, hoping to escape the horrors of the house. But the terror followed her. She began seeing Layla in reflections, in her dreams, and even in shadowy corners. It became clear to Maya that the curse was still very much alive. In time, the same eerie occurrences started happening again. Doors slammed on their own, lights flickered uncontrollably, and the laughter returned. Maya realized that she would need to go back to the old house to close the portal for good. The final confrontation. Maya returned to the house and descended into its depths. She discovered the house had been built on a sacred site used for summoning spirits. She had one final battle with the dark entity, knowing that if she failed, she would be trapped forever.